Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is Like Butter, and today I got a Rainbow Six Vegas 1 gameplay for you. It seemed like a lot of people liked my last video that I posted with Rainbow Six gameplay, but today we're going to be playing LVU Campus, which is my favorite map to do terrorist hunt on because it's usually the quickest, and I am using the P90. Screw on my silencer really quick because I feel like I don't think that the silencer will reduce recoil, but for some reason it just feels like it does, so I like to screw it on anyways. And even though it makes the gun silent, you can still usually hear where people are shooting from, so it's not a big deal. It's just something I do. But this ended up being a really good gameplay. Unfortunately, people left a little bit later on in the game, but as you can see in the title of the video, I want to talk about the death of Tom Clancy. He died at age 66 yesterday, and most of you probably don't know exactly who he is, including myself. I wasn't sure. I just always saw his names on the video games, you know, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Vegas, which is kind of ironic that I just started playing this game a couple days ago and then he ends up dying in Baltimore, which is an hour away from my house. That's also kind of crazy. Anyways, Tom Clancy actually had nothing to do with the video games. I did some reading up on it today, and basically Ubisoft bought his name years back to just kind of slap on any game title that they make. But to be honest, it seems like every single game where it has Tom Clancy's on it, you always end up having big expectations. You know, Ghost Recon, Splinter Cell, Rainbow Six. You know, with the Division coming out next year, oh my god, I'm so excited for the Division. If you haven't seen the trailer for the Division, I will link it in the description below, and I'll talk a little bit more about that very soon, probably in this video actually, since we got a bunch of time. And so even though he had really not much to do with it and sold his name for, you know, a lot of money, I'm not sure how much it was, I don't think it said an exact amount, but he did write a lot of war-related books, patriotic books, and he was a very, very good author, and I think they used some of his stories as inspiration for maybe some of the storylines in the games, I'm assuming, because I read on some websites that he inspired a lot of the games that were created. You know, they could just be saying that in a nice way where they just kind of wanted to slap Tom Clancy's name on their game to make it more popular because of how popular of an author he was. I'm not completely sure about that. Maybe some of you can clear that up in the comment section below. But as far as I'm concerned, it's still kind of crazy that the person who inspired these games, you know, passed away the other day. And at first I was like, oh my god, like, you know, I thought maybe he you know, wrote the storylines for the games, and I thought that possibly the next storylines for the next couple games that were going to come out were going to be bad, but seems like Ubisoft has got it all under control. But anyways, yeah, you can read up more about that. I'll put a link to an article in the description below where I got most of that information as I just light up my own teammate. But for the most part, I've enjoyed almost every single Tom Clancy, you know, Ubisoft game that's come out, especially the Ghost Recons. I was really into Graw 1 and Graw 2. Fucking love those games. Of course, the Rainbow Six Vegas 2. I did play Splinter Cell at my cousin's house, but I never actually owned a Splinter Cell, which is kind of like a ninja sort of special ops sort of like kind of game where you're doing like, you know, missions with silencers and you're hanging down ropes and a bunch of kind of cool stuff. I actually see a bit of Splinter Cell in this game with the rappelling and how you can go. Wow, I just looked right at somebody. Did you see that? I didn't notice that when I was playing. I think I'm going to go up behind him and kill him here, but I definitely saw somebody up this staircase, and I think that's why he showed up on my map. I did see him on my map. Maybe that's why I didn't catch him. It looks like I hit him in the foot there, but the P90's got a huge spray radius, so you have to be careful. Here I just kind of take an angle, and I guess he was already pretty hurt. Freddy Big Nut. What a great gamer tag, dude. I mean, if I made my name like Drewy Big Nut, I would totally keep it. I'd look at that and be like, yeah, that's a really great gamer tag, and people will love me for that one. Anyways, so there's that. What else has been going on? I guess what I can do is talk a little bit about the Division, because I'm super excited for that. And it seems like it's not as popular as I expected it to be. The official trailer only has 2 million views, which is nothing compared to when like a Battlefield or like a Call of Duty trailer comes out where they have like 9-10 million in the first like week. Well, it's been 3 months and it's only got 2 million views. So let me explain to you what The Division is and what it has to offer as a game. So basically, from what I've seen in the footage that they've released so far, it's going to be a RPG that is very similar to like a Ghost Recon. You have Ghost Recon future abilities, such as like, you know, seeing through walls, and there's this really cool map that comes out where you can see activity on the map, and it's very futuristic. But it has a bit of DayZ actually in it, with the open world kind of survival, you know, play against other. I mean, of course, DayZ doesn't have really like a group where you can like run in groups. You just end up running in groups with your friends, and you know, like they say, like a bandit group or stuff like that. But basically how it's going to work is you're going to have a group of people and you're going to be trying to hold down parts of the map while there's other groups of players around. That guy just killed himself, trying to do the same thing. You have to eat, you have to drink water, just like in DayZ. You find weapons all over the map so you can search. I think during the trailer they search a police station, and the police station looks realistic. It's basically everything I wish DayZ was, with amazing graphics. It's basically how I look at it, is it's Ghost Recon, like Ghost Recon mechanics and graphics. Well, better than Ghost Recon graphics, but Ghost Recon mechanics with DayZ concept, you know, minus the zombies part. There's not zombies, but you know, there's like, I think there was a part where you could you can heal up civilians, but you only have a certain amount of health packs, so you have to figure, well, am I going to heal up this civilian and get XP, or am I going to keep my med kit to make sure that I survive this next gunfight that we're going to have with this group of players. You know, people can play these little droids that drive around. I think you can use a tablet for that, which is pretty crazy. There's just a whole bunch of possibilities for that game, and everything I've seen so far has just been unreal. So like I said, the trailer is in the description below. You must check that out. I'm not saying you should, I don't even know what I'm trying to say right now. See, that's how good the game is. It's got me at loss for words, but you need to check it out in the description below. I'm going to be playing it. Everyone's going to be playing it. I think it has the potential to be one of the most popular games of all time, because it took so many awesome things from games and smashed it all in one. And I think that's why they discontinued. Alright, in my opinion, this is what I think happened. They saw the success with DayZ and the type of game DayZ was, because, you know, nothing's ever been out like DayZ, where it's like open world, you know, zombie survival, where you have to eat and drink and you have to find loot all over the map in order to survive. But I think when they were making Rainbow Six Patriots, they noticed what an amazing opportunity it would have been to feed off of that idea, and they basically went and made their own version of that. That's what I personally feel like they did. And, you know, because no one's really jumping on the DayZ train. Like, War Z completely failed. The game's terrible. It's a fucking awful company. You know, they failed. They failed their game completely. But they tried jumping on the DayZ train. You know, even the creators of DayZ aren't even jumping on the DayZ train. It's taking so long. Excuse me. It's taking so long for them to do the DayZ standalone that it's just allowing these other companies to take these ideas and use them to their best advantage. Because who's going to make a better game? Ubisoft or Rocket? Like, let's be honest. Like, Rocket's the creator of DayZ. He's not going to be able to compete with a huge company like that who has millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars invested in their company. It's just not going to happen. And I am so excited for Tom Clancy's The Division. So I'm assuming since they bought his name, even after his death, they can still use his name and titles. So they're going to continue with The Division, and I hope it's as good as it looks. You know, it's really easy to be very hyped up about a game and have it be disappointing, as most of you know. That's happened a lot. But from what I've seen, this game looks very, very promising, and I'm just excited to get a group of friends and make videos for that. It looks like a great game to make videos for because, you know, it's RPG. You get XP for getting kills. You know, during the trailer, there's an awesome segment or an awesome part of the video where he actually shoots the tire on the car to lower the cover so that he can see over the top, and the guy ends up having to run out of cover. So it's got like a cover system, kind of like, you know, Ghost Recon or maybe even this game in a way. This game's got a pretty decent cover system. So it's just everything I could ever ask for in a game, and I'm so excited for it. And I hope all of you are going to be getting it. I know there's going to be that question of, well, Drew, what system does this come out for? As of when they first announced the game, it was supposed to just be out for PS4 and Xbox One. Wow, I kept wanting to say 720 for some reason. That's not a system. But so it's coming out for the next generation gaming consoles. But they put out a poll. And are basically like, yeah, Ubisoft put out like a voting system where they were like, okay, now if we can get, I guess it was like a petition, if we can get 100,000 signatures, we will put this game out on PC. And they ended up getting like 99,000 signatures in the first 10 minutes or something ridiculous like that. So they are going to be releasing it for PC as well, as far as I know. So, you know, no matter what you have, that's going to be out for whatever new system you get. I don't know if they're going to release it for, like, you know, the old systems like PS3 and Xbox 360. I doubt it, because the graphics on that trailer just looked fucking phenomenal. It takes place in New York City, and it seems like New York City is like kind of got buildings falling over, and it's like in ruins almost with snow on the ground. So they give you like that jolly like Christmas feel, and then it's like the trailer is just so well done. Just please go check that out. But anyways, this video is wrapping up. I just wanted to make a video in remembrance of Tom Clancy. Rest in peace. You know, even though he had nothing to do with the games, he was a great author, and you know, just 66 is pretty young to die at. I mean, it's not the youngest, but this gameplay is almost over. You know, like I said, it was unfortunate that there was only one person left, so we ended up just spawn camping him. But I end up finishing the game 18-4, I believe. I'm just actually going to fade to the end right now, because you guys don't want to see all this extra crap with just one player. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like, and let me know in the comment section below what you thought of the Division trailer, if you saw it before or even if you saw it after watching this video. I want to hear your opinion. I'm super excited, and I'll talk to you all next time. Take it easy, everybody. Walking through.